Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Army Black Knights and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Devo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Longhorns headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Army Black Knights offense will start this game off with the football. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Pulls it on the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Down he goes. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Trying to get the corner. Pulls it and runs it again. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath, like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Longhorns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality.
Taking a shot on the first play. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Smith wants to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, you can't draw.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Makes a man miss. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. He wants to throw it. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond. They
were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Trying to make one miss. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Defense all over him. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 40, the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Army! How about this defense taking one back to the house? This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Here comes the two-point try. He's looking to throw. Got him quickly. Into the end zone he goes. Two-point conversion is good, and the lead stands at 11. He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Motion from the wideout. Straight ahead, it's Simon.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Smith dropping to pass. He's taking the shot. He's got it down the field. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Simon. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's got it. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Longhorn! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Selling the fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they can't be thrilled using all 3 timeouts here in the first quarter. They boot it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Smith wants to throw. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up.
Gonna take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Hits inside. It's Simon. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. From the red zone, it's Simon. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Smith dropping to pass. Touchdown, Texas! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. They'll go to the air. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Second down to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Spalding. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Keeps it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Black Knights are marching down the field. On the option. 1st down, he'll keep it. Just smothered on the play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. On the move. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights, it's good. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quick give. It's Simon. Crosses the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and long here. Smith wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Danzy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put it.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. Complete out of the backfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the Longhorns are threatening on first and goal. Smith dropping to pass. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Back to pass on second down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
They tried to throw it in last time and didn't get it. Still needing 2 yards on third and goal. Touchdown, Longhorn! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Mendez. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Clark.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Second down, gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out wide right, it's Stanton. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with TCU taking on the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. And it's the Horned Frogs looking for a second win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game at DKR in Austin. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Texans offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Caught by Williams on the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Smith wants to throw. Makes the grab. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. He wants to go deep. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Coleman Williams. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On play action. Left side, it's McCutcheon. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Black Knights offense will go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Long way to go on second down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. He'll keep it again on the option. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The run inside. It's Simon. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now on first down from the 30. Sells the run, looking to pass. Going for it all. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hits the hole. It's Simon. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He leaves it with the back. Turning it on! Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Simon. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Smith dropping to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Drops back on first down. It's complete to the left. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hussein. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the route is on. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Running inside, it's Stanton. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Longhorns stopped the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and long here. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over it. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Snapped on 4th down. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he almost had a pick.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances, they are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Out wide right, it's Williams. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And they're going to try to convert on fourth down. 1 for 2 so far today. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And he tacks on the extra point. Deep in the end zone, it's Mendez. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. The option, the keeper. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, gonna throw it. He's got an open man. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.